Hi, I'm Tasha with One Big Happy Life on behalf of the Financial Diet, and this is the Lifestyle Fix brought to you by Simple. The Lifestyle Fix is all about helping you create the life that you want on any budget. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing some of my favorite ways to save money by swapping out higher cost things for lower priced versions of these same activities or things. Number one, invest in a coffee maker instead of buying lattes. Chances are you've probably come across the latte factor concept at some point, but if you haven't, let me break it down for you. The basic idea is that by foregoing your daily latte and saving that money instead, by the time you hit traditional retirement age, you could have an extra $1 million in your nest egg. When I first started working after law school, I quickly got into the habit of swinging by Starbucks on my way to work. Then I'd stop by again mid-afternoon for a quick coffee break with my coworkers. I was easily spending over $10 a day on just lattes. Nowadays, while I do still occasionally indulge in a chestnut praline latte every now and then, I mostly brew my coffee at home. I stock up on my favorite organic fair trade dark roast when it goes on sale at Costco, and I grind and brew fresh coffee every day. In the summers, I'll even make cold brew coffee using our French press. Making your own coffee takes less than 5 minutes of hands-on time and costs just a fraction of what a coffee house latte would cost. If you want to add some extra flair, you can always make your own coffee flavorings, or you can purchase syrups or flavored creamers to add in. Set your coffee to brew the night before using a programmable coffee maker. In the morning, you can just pour your coffee into a travel thermos and go. Number two, use reward cards instead of cash. When it comes to personal finance, you tend to hear people singing the praises of using cash. Ever heard the phrase, cash is king? Well, studies have shown that people are more likely to overspend when they use credit cards. And credit cards are notorious for having really high interest rates if you carry a balance. But if you're able to use and manage your credit responsibly, which includes sticking to your spending plan and paying your cards off in full every month, using credit cards can be a great way to save money. Many credit cards come with perks and rewards programs that can make the money you were already spending stretch even further. Credit card perks can take many forms. Some are automatic benefits that come when you use the card, like extra insurance on purchases or free checked bags when you fly with a specific airline. There are rewards programs like cash back cards that'll give you a percentage back of the amount that you spent as a credit on your statement. Then there are points cards that can be redeemed for travel and hotel stays. The Southwest Companion Pass is one example. Redeeming 110 Southwest Rapid Rewards points will allow you to bring a friend with you for free on any Southwest flight for a whole year. The key to maximizing these perks is to make sure that you stick to your budget and pay your cards off in full every single month. Otherwise, the interest you'll end up paying will quickly erode the value of those credit card rewards. Number three, subscribe to a food delivery service instead of eating out. If your goal is to be uber frugal and cut your grocery budget to the bone, then the answer is to cook all of your meals at home and to use coupons, sales, and strategic bulk purchases to get the best deals on your groceries. And if you're looking for a few easy budget-friendly meals to cook at home, I'll drop a link down below to a recent video I did about that. But saving money doesn't have to be just a matter of choosing the absolute lowest cost option. Instead, you can focus on finding a happy medium that will allow you to cut some costs while still leaving room for you to spend on little luxuries that add to your overall quality of life. Meal kit delivery services are a great way to add variety into your weekly menu without the mental work of finding new recipes and hunting down ingredients. They also cost a lot less than eating out. Meal kit deliveries typically run about $8 to $10 per serving, whereas the average restaurant entree is around $15. They're a great option on those busy nights where you don't feel like figuring out what to cook. They're even a great low-fuss option for having friends over for dinner. You get to try out new recipes, it costs less than eating out, and it's healthier too. Number four, rent from a digital public library instead of buying ebooks. Everyone knows that it's cheaper to rent books and movies from the library. But when you think about how much time it takes to go to the library and get the books, plus the added worry of missing a return date and having to pay fines, many of us opt for the convenience of purchasing our books instead. Well, before you purchase your next book, check to see if your local library has an ebook or audiobook lending program. With my local library, I can sign up for a library card online and receive it in the mail. Then I can download the library's lending apps. They have separate ones for ebooks and audiobooks and magazines, and browse their virtual catalog. When I find a book I want to read, I check it out and start reading it immediately, just like any other ebook. When my rental period ends, it's automatically removed from my library and I don't have to worry about fines. Of course, it's possible that the book you want to read is already checked out by someone else. In that case, you can just put a hold on the book and it will magically make its way to you and automatically show up in your library when it's your turn. And it's not just books. Libraries can also carry digital magazine subscriptions. Mine has Esquire, HGTV, The New Yorker, Cosmo, and National Geographic, just to name a few. So check out your local library as a convenient and cheaper alternative to buying ebooks and audiobooks. Number 5. Buy machine washable clothing instead of dry clean only. Dry cleaning is expensive. It can easily cost $5 or more per item, which drives the cost per wear of your clothing way up. And while there are things that you can do to minimize the cost of dry cleaning those delicate fabrics, like finding a cheaper dry cleaner or trying out an at-home dry cleaning kit, why not skip the hassle entirely and choose machine washable fabrics? Before I buy any item of clothing, I check the tag's care instructions. If an item says it's dry clean only, I will typically put it just right back on that shelf. Now, I know you might be thinking, well, I work in a professional setting. I can't just wear jeans and a t-shirt to work. Well, lucky for you, and for me, because I'm a lawyer, machine washable doesn't mean loungewear. Nowadays, there are quite a few clothing companies that offer machine washable business clothes, including blouses, shirts, and full suits. Number 6, create a home gym instead of paying for a gym membership. I've been living in my current house for over 3 years. One of the first things we did after we moved in was to join the local gym. It costs us $100 a month for a family membership. And then we proceeded to basically not use it. Sure, I was pregnant at the time, and then we had a newborn, and our commutes are long, and we had just started a YouTube channel. So yes, we were busy, but not so busy that we felt like that was a good enough reason for us to go so long between workouts. In fact, we noticed that we were far more likely to just go outside and run or head down to our basement to use our elliptical way more than we ever used that gym membership. So we finally decided to cancel the membership and go all in on working out at home. You don't have to buy a whole bunch of equipment to get started working out at home. Running or walking outside is completely free. So is riding your bike. If you want to take your workout indoors, there are lots of great free resources on YouTube that can help you work out at home, from body weight based full body exercises to yoga. And if you do want to start putting together a small home gym, you can start off with inexpensive but effective equipment like resistance bands for weight training and an indoor trainer to turn your bike into your own personal spinning class. And speaking of ways to save money, Wealthsimple is an online investing service that makes it easy to start saving and investing like a pro. Just answer a few simple questions and they'll build you a custom portfolio that's designed to fit your financial needs, whether it's using a smart savings account for your home decor fund or building your long-term nest egg in an IRA. Best of all, it runs on autopilot. Just set up automatic transfers and let it go to work in the background. If you have any questions along the way, you can always reach out to one of their money experts for a free portfolio review. Plus, TFD viewers get a cash bonus for getting started. Check them out at wealthsimple.com/promo/lifestylefix or use the link in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, and tune in here every single Friday for another new episode of The Lifestyle Fix. See you next week.